Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of January the 5th, 2026. So, my darling Aquarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aquarians, what messages does Aquarius need to know for this week of January the 5th, 2026. What messages does Aquarius need to know for this week? Oh, hope. Love it. This has come up a few times, this card, hope. So I love this card of hope, my darling Aquarians. So, if you've been feeling over the last, I don't know, few weeks or that, you've lost a little bit of hope, if you've been alone on the holidays or anything like that, I'm sorry about that. But hope is to be restored to you, my darling Aquarians. And look, hope means different things to different people. But what I would encourage you to do, and I say this on whenever I pull this card, is I love hope. Hope gives you, hope is the turnaround. Hope is the turns from the negative into the positive. So what we want to do is ride that positive energy, but we don't want to stay stuck in the energy of hope, because if we are hoping, we're always going to be hoping. If we're hoping we've got a new job, if we're hoping we've got a new love, if we're hoping we've got the money that we need, if we're hoping that, you're going to buy this house, I feel that you need to turn that hope into have, my darling Aquarians. So we want to start turning the hope into have by saying, I have that beautiful relationship. I have this new job. I have the home that I've always wanted. I have all the money that I need to make me comfortable. So that's what we need to do. We don't want to stay stuck in this hope energy, my darling Aquarians. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. What messages does Aquarius need to know for January the 5th, 2026? Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, love it. There's your hope coming back in. Love it for you, my darling Aquarians. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about needing to make a decision. Which way do you go? This way or that way? But what is not sort of understood about, the Two of Swords is that there is more than just this way or that way. There is another way you could go. There are many ways you can go. And you can see that she's got a blindfold on here. Blindfolds in the tarot represent needing to trust your intuition. So, what we need to do with the Two of Swords is to go within. We need to decide, well, which way do we want to go? Which direction is the new direction that we need to go, my darling Aquarians? And that's going to be up to you. You need to make the choice of decision. I can't make that for you, and I can't tell you either which way to go. The tarot cannot tell you which way to go. The tarot is just energy. This is just the energy that is around you at this moment. It is going to be up to you to decide which way you want to go, my darling Aquarians, or which decision will you make. I feel you need to take that blindfold off, my darling Aquarians, and, make the choice or a decision. If you start going in the direction and it's not working out for you, stop. Choose a new direction. We can always choose a new direction. My darling Aquarians, we are never stuck because we can just always make another decision. Louise Hay talks about that all the time. We are never stuck because we can always choose another direction. We can always make another decision. We can make as many decisions as we need to in order to get where we need to go, my darling Aquarians. So keep that in mind. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only knight in the tarot that isn't moving. You can see he's the only knight in the tarot that isn't on his horse. He's off his horse. But what he holds here is the Ace of Pentacles. He holds this pentacle because he needs to plant it somewhere. He needs to plant this pentacle somewhere where it's going to grow, my darling Aquarians. And I feel that that's what you need to do here. Your choice or a decision to make is, where are you going to plant this pentacle? That's your only mission this week, my darling Aquarians, or should I say your mission, should you choose to accept it, my darling Aquarians, this week, is where will you plant that pentacle? Which direction will you decide to go? And you will not make the wrong decision, my darling Aquarians, because you've got the Six of Wands. Victory and success is coming for you. So plant that pentacle. Do not hesitate. Just make the decision and plant it in the direction that you want to go, focused, knowing that whatever decision you choose will be right for you. And if it's not, you make another decision, my darling Aquarians. Very straightforward reading, because now you have the Six of Wands. Like I said, this is victory and success. This is you being celebrated for your achievements, for what you're doing, for what you've done, my darling Aquarians. You can see she's got the victory wreath here, and she's also got another one under her crown here. And look at all these people. They are celebrating her, my darling Aquarians. You, my darling Aquarians, will be celebrated. You have this opportunity for victory and success, because just making a decision as to which way you want to go is a victory, is successful. You will be successful, my darling Aquarians, but you need to make the decision. Staying stuck, trying to make a decision, is not making a decision. All it's doing is creating more anxiety and worry and, you know, that feeling of hopelessness. And you will stay stuck, my darling Aquarians. So I want you to have this victory and success, my darling Aquarians. So make the decision. You will not choose wrong, is what I feel. So I've already put it all together, but I'm going to do a little recap. There is a choice or a decision that you need to make. And I feel that once you can make that decision, that hope, that spark of hope will come in, that you can do this, is what I feel. So ride that energy, my darling Aquarians, but don't leave it as hope, because you need to make the decision. Once you get the positive vibes of the hope, and hope has been sort of restored to you, make the decision. Which way? Which way will you plant this pentacle? Where will you plant this pentacle? It's time. And you will not plant wrong, because you will be celebrated. You have victory and success here, my darling Aquarians. You cannot go wrong. Not at all, my darling Aquarians. It's coming for you. You will be celebrated. Love it. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know what? I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. My goal for this channel this year is to get it monetized. So if you can help me out with that, please watch all my videos to the end. Like, that really does help my channel. You know, just watching a little bit of it and then stopping it kills my channel. So if you could please, anyone you share this with, encourage them to watch it all the way through, I would be very grateful. All right, let's get final messages for you. Forgiveness. Yeah. Forgiveness is a gift to yourself, my darling Aquarians. If you forgiving someone else, as well as, well, forgiving yourself you should do that anyway. It's a gift to yourself. Forgiving someone else is not condoning their behavior. It's not saying what they did was right, but what it does is set you free, my darling Aquarians. If you believe, ask, believe, receive. That is the law of attraction. You need to believe that something is possible in order for it to be possible, my darling Aquarians. Yeah. Look for a sign, they say. Look for the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. You will notice them. It could be in the form of, someone says something. You could be watching a movie and there it is. That's the direction you want to go. Look out for that, my darling Aquarians. Yeah, you're ready, they say. You are ready, my darling. And you've got a yes. So you're ready. You're being shown the way, my darling Aquarians. Do not waste this energy that's around you. You are being encouraged to move forward with hope, with success, my darling Aquarians, and plant that seed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.